Who needs to save the world when you can just sleep on your chair? Oh wait, it's time to go! Welcome back to another episode of Kirby's Epic Yarn. I have not yet decided upon a proper intro. But, in this episode, we're going to start the grassland after much dancing and frolicking, and that guy's mustache is going out of control. But yes, this is episode 1, and so we go. For some reason this game is like skipping frames on my Wii. Don't know why, but that's okay. Here we can see, you can press A to see all of grassland. There are always 5 levels you can play immediately and a boss fight. Sorry, 6 levels you can play immediately and a boss fight. But we're gonna start it off with the first level of the game, or the first proper level of the game, I should say. Because this is the first proper episode of the walkthrough. I just failed that. But that's okay. Fountain Gardens. No more dilly-dallying. Ready? What? You're not gonna say go? Jeez, game. So rude. So yes, those things are worth 10. I think the medium-sized ones are worth 5, but yes. First level, it has the wonderful music, the main theme of this game. You can kill that monkey over there. He will give us beads eventually, but I'm not gonna wait all day just for him. Aw, this guy's sleeping. I almost don't want to wake him up. I'll just blow him into a ball. You'll be useful somewhere else, my friend. And we uncover the trees and the bushes to discover our first treasure, the flower sofa. This cute sofa will always smell like a fresh bouquet. We can like ground pound on this tie rope, but that doesn't do anything, of course. Because Kirby in 2D mode is an excellent type of walker. Kirby is just the man in this. We have little cheap enemies that can't hurt us as well. We just roll them up into a ball and get the star. Whoa, where did that go? It just flew off into nowhere. In order to get across, we can pull everything. Actually, if enemies have spears like this one, they can hurt you. But if I can do this properly, if you grab their spear, it becomes a projectile that can cut through multiple enemies. Usually, if you roll up a ball, you can only hit one enemy. But with your spear, I'll just kill the monkey. But yes, you can cut through multiple things. Oh, this music is so awesome. But yes, these enemies are no match for Kirby. There's a little puzzle here. Some things, they're like springs, and when you pull them down, they'll eventually go back up to uncover many beads. Shake this tree to get all the beads off of it. Beads in this game, unlike, let's say, Super Mario Galaxy in Starbits, they do disappear after a short while, and you cannot actually die in this game. What you do when you, say, fall in a pit or get hurt, you don't die. You lose a certain amount of your beads, and you're carried back to where you are. Some people criticize this game for being too easy because of that, but this game doesn't have its skill level in being able to complete the levels. It's getting all the treasures, all the collectibles, all the beads that really matters. Speaking of all the beads, I don't know why I'm getting all of these beads, but why not? We have little mini stone bricks, and if you have these zippers, I believe there's only like 3 in the game. They don't come very often, but you can grab onto them and move along. Woo! I don't know what's going on with Kirby's feet, but we can pull down that wallpaper to reveal a little maze down here, in which is the treasure, the fountain. This fountain is perfect for any room that is big. Any room that is really big. So if we were hanging out with Prince Fluff, that's his name, in the castle, we have a grand, luxurious room with a fountain from Fountain Gardens. But no, we have this lame apartment number 101 with striped wallpaper and one chair. Doesn't even have like a bathroom or anything like that. Ugh. The nerve of that guy with his bouncing mustache. But that's okay. Kirby doesn't need a house to be happy. Saving the world is what makes Kirby happy. He's one of those guys who you're like, oh, thank you so much, and you're like, oh no, it was my pleasure. So we can boost up here with the fountain water to get the music CD. Disney music plays in Fountain Gardens. In every level, there's always 2 treasures, 2 like furniture things, and then 1 music CD. Always. Always 3, always 1 CD and 1 treasure. 2 treasures. So there's lots of collectibles to be gotten. There's also lots of, you know, if you're just really tired one day or really bored, you want to listen to some Kirby music, because who doesn't? Pop the disc in, get out your music, and you can hear wonderful tracks like this. So actually, to get back there, I believe... oh no, we just go back in here. No. Sorry. Go back here. There we go, and then we go left. Okay. You can see those little stitches in the foreground. That's how I know what the platforms are when I'm jumping. For some reason, it looks like the roofs of these houses have spikes on them, but they don't really hurt us, so don't worry about that too much. Now we can finally go on, and then we can actually just jump off this guy to get up here. Haha, use you as a platform, not as an enemy. All 2 lovers and a heart. Isn't that special? Well, Kirby ruined special relationships with our first transformation. That's right, it's Tank Kirby. Tankbot, excuse me, you can move, shoot, jump, or hover, and aim. This game is also 2-player, so if you have a second player, he can shoot like a giant robotic arm. But we can just spam the 1 button to shoot many missiles at everything. Get all these coins, but don't let them hit you or you get hurt. So that thing that we had is called a meta-mato? I don't know. I think it's called a meta-mato, but whatever it is, it turns you into a transformation. And this one is Tankbot. And nothing stands a chance. We just shoot everything away and get their money. Watch out for these guys with those rockets, but they're not a big problem. Since we're so heavy, all the platforms fall underneath our weight. Oh, no! Suicide bombers! Okay. How's that guy making rockets out of thin air? That's what I want to know. So he can't hover very high, but that's where our rockets come in handy. There's no time limit. There's always a gate at the end for these meta-mations. I'm trying to remember the names, the lingo of this game, but I can't seem to remember. Oh well. What is there to think about when you're just shooting cannons out of a tank? Nothing really. And look at Kirby, looks so fierce back there in the cockpit. Oh, don't get hit. Oh, I got hit. See, you lose all your stars. I'll try to get them all back, most of them at least, and not die again. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. And when you get back here, you get woven back into your original form. You can't go back. But you got all 3 treasures. The streak thing right here. Streak is how many beads you get in a row without getting hit. So my streak right now isn't very high. It also is just how many beads. So if you get a star, for example, it doesn't count as 100 beads. It counts as 1. So hopefully that will work out for us this time. Oh, not even close. But Kirby's still gonna dance anyways. Nothing deters him. And Prince Fluff is just gonna come in the end and dance with us, even though he didn't help at all. Just sitting in his castle, not doing anything productive. But Kirby's happy right there, all dancing. But we found the butterfly patch. These patches are the things that will open the gateways to the next levels. And it is going to explain that to us in like a stop motion little thing. So yes, we can press 1 to throw it, hit the flower thing, and it becomes a cool butterfly. And it's like, yay! Two butterflies together, and they magically make flowers. Yes, there's always cool little cutscenes when you're unlocking new areas to play in. And the next one, flower fields. Let's start off right away with these Waddle Dees dancing on the stage. They're not very good at dancing, they're just like bouncing around. And I could go into a whole spiel about how the physics in this game make no sense at all. But, of course, when you have a game of a person made out of yarn, you know there's gonna be some problems. If you walk on these, you can pollinate the flowers, I guess, just like those happy butterflies, and I'm doing a very bad job. But if you get all these petals pollinated, you get more beads. And it's really cool how you can interact with everything. Like when you hit these little petals, they flap around in a cool 3D way. Kirby doesn't need to walk on those treadmills anymore. He's in shape. You know, now that he's not fat like he was in the original game, he's just made of yarn. So technically, he's like 6 ounces of weight. Which still doesn't make sense how he can just alter his form and become a weight. But that's okay, we can cheat a little by just touching them. But we can walk on this thing. Oh, so much exercise. But no, we don't need to walk on these. Oh, but there's lots. Everything's happy. We can see butterflies in the background. Flowers to swing on. Flowers everywhere. The music is happy. It's just a happy place. Oh, that's not a happy thing. Oh, that thing is going to charge at you with its little spike thing. So watch out for that. I'm actually going to go back to get that treasure. This will be a 100% walkthrough of this game if you haven't guessed already. So all treasures will be gotten. Everything. I might miss occasionally one of the bonus wheel pieces, but that won't matter. I'll still get all the medals nevertheless. And our first one is the flower clock. It's always time for a little sunshine with this timepiece. Oh yeah. The game is also very lighthearted and happy, which is why it appeals to a younger audience, I guess, which is why it's my side LP. It's so like, after doing these hard Super Mario Galaxy levels, I can chillax, play some Kirby type of yarn. Everyone's happy. Yeah. So these little dandelions, we can rouse them up, I guess, and they will float upwards very slowly. Almost too slowly. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, how did I miss that? Oh, that little Waddle Dee is sleeping. Why do they put all these Waddle Dees when they can't hurt me? I don't know. Why don't they just give up and join my side? But no, they're on that weird character that we saw on the intro side. This umbrella stand uses its magic frog power to bring you all lost umbrellas. Yeah, I remember in 3rd grade my teacher was obsessed with frogs, and we'd have all these frog things, everything would be frog related. And we actually did have a frog umbrella stand. So I'm wondering if my 3rd grade teacher made this game. It's probably not so. We can use yarn underwater, which should make sense because if we use more yarn underwater, we should get all soggy and just float down to the bottom. But no, we can just turn into a submarine and it's alright. And oh, it's raining. Now I'm all sad. Oh, and this guy's parasol. I want the parasol. No, it turned into yarn. But yes, we can use these frogs' mouths, I guess, to swing across and get an exclamation mark. Occasionally, these will pop up, and all I have to do is follow them. I believe that guy can actually hurt you if he punches you, but we have to follow them to where they'll reveal a pull tab, which has the 3rd treasure, Flower Fields music. This new music plays in Flower Fields. I would have never guessed, game. Thank you for demeaning my intelligence to that of a 3-year-old. So we can climb up this ladder, and it's all happy again, because apparently rain clouds are only like 1 mile long. Whoa, geez, that went high in the sky, but if we actually go left here, we can find another one of these dandelions. Ugh, we can like swing like this, which of course defies the laws of physics. The pendulum. Oh no! I didn't know that those like died when you got on them. Dandelions. Okay, I think we got all 3 pieces of the bonus wheel. Not sure. Get this Waddle Dee, and actually, see that little netting back there? Once we get this transformation, the UFO power! So yeah, in regular Kirby games, you would suck up enemies to get their powers, but in this game, the only way you can transform is by getting these, whatever their names are that I can't remember. And so in this game, instead of the notorious UFO power-up in the other games, we have a UFO transformation. So what you can do is you can hold down 1 to suck in things, and once you have 3 of them, once all 3 of your little UFO scepters have blocks in them, you can explode in a zap. I'm lacking. Oh, but you also bounce off everything, so that can get annoying. Let's use 3 of these things. 3, and explode right here to get the best of both worlds. Just explode everywhere and get all these feeds, which we can suck up, which is also very nice. And we have a 300 streak. Awesome. These are Gordos. They're invincible. They're basically like spikes in any other game that you could think of. Oh my gosh! So yeah, this game is basically teaching us to suck in the beads. Oh, I didn't suck in the beads. Okay, let's get that last bead. Hurry, come on, Kirby. It's blinking. Oh yes. Stop bouncing. I don't know why UFOs bounce against things that they hit. These green things can't hurt us, but these yellow bees. Oh, why me? They turn into they charge at you, try to sting you with their little things. Oh, they're running away. Poor little Waddle Dees. And they're cowering in fear. But if you saw a giant UFO like just exploding out of nowhere, wouldn't you be scared as well? Oh, we can't go in there. That's where the wasp's nest is. Don't want to go in there. But what we do want to do, hit that and get another stash of beads. I'm wobbling. Oh, more beehives. Oh, I'm getting hit so much. If I'm getting hit this much on the 2nd level of the game, imagine what like the later worlds are going to be like. Ugh. So I need you. Thank you. And you want to pinch me? You want to sting me? Too bad. She's going to kill you, even though you retreated at the last second. And so this time, let me see if I can actually show you what a full thing is. Let's do it right there. Better safe than sorry. Oh, but apparently I was sorry. Ugh. This game really doesn't like me. I hope, because when I regularly play it, it doesn't do this that often. But no, I can't even show the audience what it's like to get a perfect end of the wheel celebration. I would be bad on game shows like The Price is Right if this happened to me. We found the alarm clock patch, and all these beads that you collected in levels, you have a total, and they add up to your total, so in the end, you have all the beads that you collected. And they'll come in handy right here. Oh dear, what a pickle. What a pickle. What a definite pickle I am in. Oh yeah, just hopping over here. Prince Fluff, Lord Kirby, you're still here. Oh, thank goodness I ran into you. I'm in the most dire of pickle straits. Can I possibly ask for your help? Kirby's so nice he's gonna help anyways, even though we don't care about his pickle. Why do we need to eat pickles? We're made of yarn. Thank you ever so much, Lord Kirby. Your generosity shall not go unnoticed. So after framing, gloating. Oh, why is my game doing this? You see, I can't seem to find any tenants who will move into my new building here. Why do they get a building more fancy than mine? I'm like the chancellor of the prince, and they have all this cool carpeting and cool wallpaper. It's the market. What is one to do? I think spiffing up the place a bit would definitely attract some new tenants. Well, I'll tell you what, you certainly didn't attract me with that room. I'm so glad to hear that you agree. Now, take a look at this photo here. That's a pretty cool room, if you ask me. Could you do me a favor and decorate this room so it resembles the picture? We're on it. Wonderful. My, that was much easier than I expected. You chaps suddenly are helpful. So he is British after all. Well, I'm sure you'll find the furniture you need in areas you've already visited. So yes, these things, you can just see the shading, so you don't even need to look at the picture. Yes, we know how to select things. But yes, we can point at the screen. Point at the screen. Thank you. And we can place. So, whoa. my pointer is having technical difficulties. That's okay. These are you could have all these treasures that he'll collect. So every so often he's gonna ask you to spiff up the place so the new tenants will come. I think there's 5 total tenants in all, and it's basically a check mark. So you can only get the tenants if you are at a certain point in the game. Because in this game you can't skip. Well, I guess you can skip levels, but we won't get into that. Let's just have 2 flower sofas for the price of 1. Why not? But no, apparently we can't because my pointer's not gonna let me. So let's get this flower clock. We have cool apartment music. There's no music in my apartment. Whatever. Wonderful job, Lord Kirby. Now I must find someone who loves flowers. Well, Kirby likes flowers. I would take this. Oh no, he got it first. Hey, got any rooms? Whoa, flowers everywhere. I love this place. You did it, Lord Kirby. My mustache is dancing crazily. Oh, I can't tell you how grateful I am for this. Yes, we got our first tenant. And we can play with our friends, because apparently, if we live next to them, they're automatically our friends. We can press up to invite them to play a game. And oh, he loves our room. See, now in this game, we're not only like a superhero, we're a stylist, and we style people's rooms. But yes, Zeke's, you can play mini games with him, and he will have hide and seek. But we'll get into more of that in the next episode. So, hey, stop coming over here. I just want to jump. So in the next episode, episode 2, we will explore the rest of, if you'll excuse me, we can press minus to choose our worlds, Grassland. So, are flowers more epic than Kirby's yawn? Find out next time. Oh yeah, nailed that outro.